melts away the frosty gray of winter and blooms in blasts of color. Blue sky, yellow sun, green grass, white leather, and red thread. Spring sings, softly at first, but always proud. Familiar rhythms refreshed. Throw, hit, catch, run, zip, crack, pop, whoosh. Throw, hit, catch, run, zip, crack, pop, whoosh. Spring prickles your arms with promise and potential. Hope bubbles up. Optimism overflows. This year, things will be new, different, better. I believe in the spring. We all do. In the spring, baseball begins again. And anything is possible when the umpire yells, "Play ball."
I'm Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
Yep. Just a Sunday, this is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball one. Chapman, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No outs, nobody on. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Chapman aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Kendrys Morales. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0 for 4. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into very shallow right. Mazar is under it, and that retires the side. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Arlington. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Mike Fiers gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. The outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a .304 batter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Chu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball just inside. Fiers is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Fiers pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Another full count offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Another full count pitch home. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
1-1.
A ball hit to Andrus at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. In his career against Mike Minor, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And
come and see me and maybe you'll die, but I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind that's enough for excitements today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. Enjoy the skyline, it's an incremental end. The rover.
a fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Striding into the box, Elvis Andrus. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's on his horse, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Domingo Santana is on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Minor ready with a 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2.
That's
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle. No score. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joey Gallo will be next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
First pitch, 106.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Cabrera's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
Here's Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the first baseman, Sam Travis.
Digging in, Sam Travis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Travis hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside.
So that's two pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number one. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready now, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike two.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Elvis Andrus will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 28 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 0-1 the count. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Andrus is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Still 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Minor sets. 2-2 on its way. This one's down to third. Odor. On to Guzman. They get him both.
stopping me.
No stopping me.
Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want.
I got